I love you so much I could eat you up.
We know if you associate with Americans for any particular length of time, you're likely to hear them say something like, I love pizza. Pizza love. Is that love, or we're back to hankering, mundane hankering, desire to consume something? When it's pizza, we can smile and laugh about it. When it's another person, it's not so funny. If you're the one being consumed or devoured by somebody's lust or desire in the name of love, right? An attachment. They're so attached to this consuming tendency that Guru Maharaj says is identified in the pages of the Bhagavatam as hridrogam, heart disease. What is the root cause of suffering? What is this heart disease? This I want, thinking if I can acquire something and devour that, consume that. We're called consumers.
What am I about to put in my mouth?
Rabbit.
He should have hopped faster.
Yes, he should have. But fortunately for us, he did not.
All over the world, consumer protection. We're consumers. If I can consume something, I'll find happiness and satisfaction and fulfillment.
She is so pretty.
Aren't deer supposed to be complex, emotional creatures?
Yeah.
I read they're like the equivalent of a 4-year-old human being.
They're smarter than a 4-year-old.
They care about each other. They care about their environment. They tread lightly through the underbrush because they don't want to hurt the plants.
They're a lot like us. We're gonna honor every part of her. Her hide is gonna make a beautiful rug. Her leg bones we can carve into knives. None of her is gonna go to waste. Just like we talked about. Start at the sternum, keep the blade pointed up. Damage the organs. You ruin the meat.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about eating her after all this.
Eating her is honoring her. Otherwise, it's just murder.
When I was a teenager and I'd become a vegetarian, and a friend of mine, we were like having this discussion back and forth, and he's like, well, why are you doing this? And at the time, it was for me an intuitive thing. It wasn't based upon a lot of an analytical thought. It was just an intuitive compulsion. But he was starting to feel defensive about eating meat. So he once said to me, he said, when I eat a steak, it's an expression of my love for the cow. And we were in a band, and the lead guitarist turned to him and said, that's total bullshit. Like, do you expect us to believe that? He thought, who was not a vegetarian, he thought it was an absurd, denial. He said, it's an expression of my love for the cow. I go, you should be careful who you love, or those whom you love should be careful in dealing with you.
Before we begin, you must all be warned. Nothing here is vegetarian. Bon appetit.
Everyone's guilty of something. It's just a matter of degree.
When I was in the body of an elephant, I ate a jungle, and that hunger wasn't satisfied. And when I was in the body of a stool-eating pig, I ate a hill of stool, and it was not satisfied.
You put the life in your belly and you live.
Kill to live. Jivo jivasya jivanam. One living entity lives by killing another one. That's this world. Spiritual world, you live through service, through dedication. Therefore, the Hegelian principle, die to live. It doesn't say, no, just the way you are living, just, modify that a little bit. You'll be okay. That's not die to live. The idea in yajna, you offer something in the sacrificial fire and it achieves a higher position. What does Guru Maharaj say? What are you really supposed to offer into the sacrificial fire? Yourself. So the new self will come out. That's die to live. Offering oneself in the fire of self-sacrifice, then a new self comes out, offer that one, in this way, go up, higher, nearer, closer to reality. The reality of the beautiful self that you possess. That's also there. Being a part of reality, the beautiful, you possess a beautiful self that is expressed through love, devotion, dedication.